Man, I didn't realize how much I like villains until now. Not gonna lie though, I don't even know why I got this guy over Crash Bandicoot. This guy though, oh, I totally understand that. Does this guy even count as a villain? I don't know, maybe. I should probably just stop admiring my merch for some reason and, you know, get to the actual video. What's up guys, it's Powerful as Hell. Let me ask you a question. Do you like evil people? Do you like evil people that aren't real? That's what we're going to be talking about. Because I have nothing better to do with my time, I'm going to tell you my 10 favorite video game villains, because I can't speak, video game villains that I like and why I like them. And you can't stop me. And I'll be making it a top 10 list because I'm lazy and have nothing better to do that's more creative. I don't know. This was a mess. Also, I'll be choosing one villain per franchise, so there's that, I guess. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this has been said to death, but just to cover my bases, this is all my own opinion. I am highly sure that this list is going to be very different from a lot of other people, so just keep that in mind. Also, because they're villains, a lot of the reasons why I like the villains will be because of things at the end of the game. So there will be a lot of major spoilers, and just to, you know, shield you from the spoilers, at the beginning of every part, I'm going to leave a timestamp to where the next number begins. So, you know, because I like you people, even though I don't know you, but don't worry about it. What better place to start than an evil clone? Meet Battleline. If you don't know what game she's from a little indie game known as Celeste. I've talked about this game in the past, but in case you don't know what it is, let me update you. Celeste is a really difficult platformer about social anxiety. I don't think that really has a whole lot to do with it. It's about anxiety and depression that I'd say did a really good job at what it's doing. I mean, I enjoyed it, that's for sure. And why would I have a villain on this list from a game that I don't even like? That just doesn't make any sense. Battleline is basically the dark side of Madeline in a sense. It's a little difficult to explain, but to put it simply, Battleline is supposed to be a representation of the part of Madeline that keeps trying to bring her down and make her think she can't climb the mountain. By the end of the game, Madeline has to learn to get along with Battleline so they can work together to make their way to the summit. The whole idea of having like alternate versions of a character kind of intrigues me. Speaking of which, where's that spicy boy at? Stefano! 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 Huh. Must be out playing Pokemon Go or something. Oh well, let's just move on to number 9. This is Balrog. He's a toaster. That's all there is to it. I'm obviously kidding. How lazy do you think I am? Hey, this is the best thing I could find, okay? Don't judge me. Balrog is one of the main villains from the classic indie game known as Cave Story. He's one of the 2 henchmen of the main villain, known as the Doctor, and he's made out to not exactly be the most threatening villain there is, that's for sure. But that being said, he's quite the entertaining character. He's basically supposed to be the comedic relief of the game, and he doesn't do that bad of a job, to be honest. His personality is probably one of the reasons why he's on this list. That's honestly all there is to it. I'm pretty sure for anyone that's played this game, this would be on their list as well.
So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life.
If you don't know who GLaDOS is, not only would I be somewhat surprised, but I'd also say you're missing out. GLaDOS is the main villain from the Portal series and is arguably the most memorable character in the series as well. The traits that make her stand out so much is for sure her personality. Every time she speaks, she just seems to have this sarcastic but heartless attitude towards everything.
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
She'll constantly mock you when you're in a difficult situation and will even mock you when you complete one of her dangerous tests. It's about time we finally get to a Nintendo character. This is Skull Kid. He's probably one of the most popular Zelda characters out there. Well, one of the most popular characters that aren't in Smash at least, and by that I mean fighter, because I'm not going to count assist trophies. I remember when everyone thought that Skull Kid was going to be a fighter, all because of a couple of chairs. Ah, those were the days. Anyway, Skull Kid originates from Ocarina of Time, but he didn't really have a huge significance until Majora's Mask. Overall, I really like his design, his mask, his outfit, and his personality. It all just seems really cool and unique to me, and I tend to be drawn to the things that happen to stand out to me compared to the others. You know, I'll be honest, I don't even like Majora's Mask, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a villain. Why do I suck at this? I'll be honest, I don't even like Majora's Mask, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a villain from a game you don't even like, right? He's not real. He can't hurt you. What's up? Ah yes, Flowey. How could anybody forget such an unforgettable villain? If you don't know who Flowey is, he is pretty much the main villain from Undertale. Not only that, but he can basically bend reality at will by the end of it. Just gotta take a couple human souls and he's good to go. Then, he can become— what in the world is that? Anyway, the reason I like this character is, yet again, his personality. I think his psychotic personality, paired with his cutesy appearance, pretty much fits well with the kind of message that he's kind of spread. Even though it's obviously wrong. Now that we're at the halfway point, how about a bit of a commercial break? This video is brought to you by myself, because like I would have any sponsorships. I got myself a Twitter. Let's see what I've got in store. Alright. Just got Link's Awakening. Nice, nice. Sand Sweet, of course. Why wouldn't I? I hate all of you. I hope that break wasn't too unbearable. Ah, Junko, I only started playing Danganronpa recently, but after beating the first Danganronpa and seeing your true side, boy do I absolutely adore your design. Junko is revealed at the end of the game to be the true mastermind behind the events of the first entry. Her only goal is to fill the world with despair because of her despair. She's practically lost all hope in life and just embraces her insanity. How, you ask? Switching between different personalities, that's how. Basically, every few lines she'll randomly switch between a different personality, whether it be sophisticated, emo, and even cutesy. This paired with her character design is for sure why I think she should be fittingly placed into slot number 5. I fear no man, but that thing. It scares me. This is Marx. He is the definition of looks can be deceiving, or whatever. At first he looks like his friendly little ally of Kirby, but next thing you know, he's here to haunt your dreams. I mean, just look at him. That's the stuff of nightmares. Anyway, if you don't know who Marx is, let me give you a little rundown. Marx is a purple little puffball with a bow tie and a jester hat who wants to take over the universe. He's also the final boss of the game he originated from, Kirby Superstar, for the Super Nintendo. I'd say I probably like him because, again, his design. I'm a sucker for characters with a twisted personality, and he is the perfect example of this. I hope I don't die from the die. Who put that in the script? Who thought that was a good idea? This is King Dice, and you know what they say, don't mess with him. After all, he's the devil's right-hand man. 2 sentences in, and I'm already quoting his song. That was quick. Anyway, who is King Dice? He is the character from Cuphead that is a head honcho of the Devil's Casino. He's dressed in all purple, and his head is literally just a dice for the face. A little on the nose, don't you think? So why is he here? Well, the reason I like this handsome man right here is because of his design, obviously. I don't know what it is, but I really like the aesthetic of casinos. After all, my favorite character I've created myself also has a casino aesthetic, so of course I like it. I should probably put it back up, shouldn't I? I think you know exactly where this is going. Oh, Monica, of course you are going to be on this list. How could you not be? You have any idea how many times my friends have associated me with you? It's ridiculous, but it's for a good reason. Monica is my favorite Doki, if that wasn't obvious already. But why, you ask? Her whole idea and character arc is just so fascinating to me. She's also made up to be this horrible human being, which, don't get me wrong, she has done some messed up stuff. But in reality, she's just misunderstood. I mean, what would you do if you were stuck in a situation where you had to live through the same exact story over and over again with no way out of it? I'm sure it'd drive you up the wall as well. I mean, it's kind of messed up if you think about it. I mean, what do you have to say about that, Monica? Oh, who am I kidding? Monica isn't real.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
Alright, here we are. The final, most favorite villain of all time. And to make this more fun, I'm gonna make you guess who it is. Is it A, King K. Rool, B, Count Black, or C, Alice Angel? If you guessed none of the above, congratulations. If you aren't familiar with who Dimentio even is, Dimentio is one of the main villains from Super Paper Mario. He's an arrogant trickster, and all he strives to do is destroy the multiverse. You know, the usual. Dimentio is and probably always will be my favorite villain, and not only that, but my favorite video game character as well. Anyway, that's the end of the list. As I said, this is all my opinion, and I'm like 95% sure that this is going to be very different from most other people, as I stated at the beginning of the video. But either way, I'm kind of curious. What are some of your favorite villains? Leave them down in the comments below. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe and like the video. Anyway, share this video with others if you think somehow it's worth it. And this is Powerful SL, signing off. Goodbye.